What's unique about the multiverse is the many events that happen within them. Some events are completely different and some are rather very similar, and some are little events that can even crash with each other from one end to the other. Dealing with time and events can lead to the destruction of universes. The story I tell you today is horrific. Imagine a world that is in every way, shape, and form the same, but with the slightest change, and that change being a zombie apocalypse. And what if this world had made its way to yours? The heroes and zombies of both worlds will be brought in to fight against each other for the sake of entertainment. 40 years after consuming planets and at the edge of the universe, the Zombie Avengers realized that there was no more life in the universe, and they decided to return to Earth and repair the old dimensional travel machine that Reed Richards invented to reach into other dimensions and equally consume the life there. But as they teleported to Earth, they ended up somewhere else. They had been taken by the Beyonder to Battleworld into the contest of champions. This only excited them. They had a chance to feed without actually going to look for life to consume. As the contest of champions proceeded in Battleworld, the Zombie Avengers quickly rose through the competition. As they fought against champions from other realities and dimensions, they ate them as they defeated them. And the Beyonder and his audience enjoyed the carnage and gore and praised them for it. It didn't take time before they had gotten dissatisfied with just eating other contenders. Their hunger was insatiable, and they just kept getting hungrier. They soon broke out and began to randomly attack the people on Battleworld to satisfy their hunger. Zombie Spider-Man, Giant Man, Hulk, Wolverine, and Iron Man began eating everyone in their path. The Zombie Avengers then decided that Battleworld was the key to traveling the multiverse. Zombie Giant Man infected most of the citizens and asked the Zombie Avengers for help to defeat the so-called Beyonder. If they could gain his powers, they would go beyond their universe.
I know you're hungry. So am I. And there's plenty of food here. If you do what I say.
The Beyonder soon pitched the heroes of Earth 616 to try and stop their zombie counterparts, and in this altercation that ensued, told the heroes of Earth 616 that they have faced countless villains, such as Kang, Thanos, and Skrulls, but it was time for the heroes to be put to the test by having them go up against themselves, but in zombie form. The Zombie Avengers were then teleported from Battleworld to Earth 616, where the zombies found themselves back to the beginning. Cars and trucks blew up in Times Square, while the Beyonder laughed watching the chaos unfold. Earth 616 had become the new Battleworld within minutes. Zombie Avengers started eating people. Giant Man grabbed a handful of people who were running on the streets before 616 Giant Man punched him in the face, smashing his face into a wall. The Avengers regrouped. Captain America fought Zombie Wolverine, whereas Spider-Man fought himself. The zombies that had eaten people started spreading the infection to others, while the superhuman zombies and heroes of Earth 616 clashed in an epic fight to the finish. Zombie Spider-Man began to choke his alternate self before 616 Peter threw himself into a wall. Zombie and 616 started circling each other. 616 Peter asked why he was doing this, and Zombie Spider-Man replied that he can't stop himself and that it was too late to become the hero he once was. Peter took his mask off and told him that they're the same. Zombie Spider-Man took his mask off, and it was as if they were both looking into a mirror before Zombie Spider-Man screamed at him. 616 Peter knew that if he didn't stop him, he would go after MJ, Harry, and May, while at the same time Zombie Hulk fought with 616 Hulk. The two exchanged punches at each other until Hulk gained the upper hand and clapped Zombie Hulk's face, killing him. Captain America used his shield to slice off Zombie Iron Man's face before being attacked by Zombie Wolverine, who was ready to give a final killing blow to Steve Rogers. But Rogers dodged the attack and managed to cut his head off too, with just Zombie, Spider-Man, and Giant Man left. The Beyonder was shocked how these heroes from this world didn't give up and that they would put up a fight. Giant Man held down Zombie Giant Man while the heroes were trying to hold him. Magneto, alongside Charles Xavier, came to the scene and they used all of their power before they stopped him. Magneto raised a piece of metal through the air and hurled it towards Zombie Giant Man's chest, pinning him to a building before proceeding to cut his head off. While at the same time, Charles Xavier went inside his mind. He found the truth and learned some backstory behind the zombies before they killed Hank. Zombie Spider-Man had been kicked to the middle of the battleground and looked around at his counterparts. This was his fate. 616 Spider-Man came to the scene and offered to help him by extending a handout. For the first time, Zombie Peter felt human again, and a tear came from his eye. He looked at his hand with the last power of Cosmic from Galactus. Zombie Peter closed his eyes and shot himself with a beam of cosmic energy to the skull, and he died. His body slumped to the ground. The Beyonder then came to the Avengers and rewarded them that they were the superior heroes and told them that he would come back again to test their might. The zombie corpses then turned to ash and the heroes were left uneasy, as anything at this point could be thrown their way in the contest of champions. Bonus ending. Zombie Peter looked at his hands before screaming at the Avengers for killing his friends. It was too late for him, and now he was going to take vengeance. Zombie Spider-Man used his last power of Cosmic and shot it at 616 Spider-Man, instantly killing him and blasted his skull in half. He looked at the other Avengers before eating them one by one. Dodging and missing all of their attacks, Zombie Spider-Man infected Giant Man of Earth 616, and by the time Earth's heroes were infected, the zombies from Earth 616 and 2149 were able to kill the Beyonder. As he tried to teleport away, he was caught and destroyed. After the heroes have absorbed his powers, they gained access to the ability to move through other dimensions and realities. From there, they jumped from one reality to another, destroying life and getting more powerful as they harvest more dimensions, until they had ridden of the multiverse of all life completely with nothing more to eat. They looked beyond the essential entities and the existence outside the multiverse, trying to find a way to reach them before they starved. But before they could do that, their hunger began to turn on each other. They fought amongst themselves, trying to eat each other, and utterly destroyed themselves, leaving a multiverse that was cold, dead, and empty. That is all for this fan fiction, where the zombies of Earth 2149 were pitched against the heroes of the main Marvel universe from Earth 616. We were able to see powers beyond the universe at play in this fan fiction. We were introduced to the Beyonder, who was a powerful entity that could bring realities together. We also talked about the battle world and how the contest of champions was held there, and I think it tied together very well with almost a zombie secret war type storyline. How did you guys enjoy the secret ending? If you guys do enjoy these Marvel's What If videos, do make sure to subscribe, like, share, and turn your notifications on so you and your friends are all up to date with latest content. 90% of you guys are not subscribed, so make sure you click that button. It only takes 3 seconds. It really helps the channel out. But that being said, thanks for tuning in and have an amazing day.